Hey everybody, Dinos here again. This is going to be part 2 of my tutorial on building the electronic specialized city. Where I last left off, we just finally started to have a slight power shortage. I got the high school built finally. So it looks like utilities, I'm good on everything except electricity. So we're going to go ahead and start it back up. All we're going to do here, we're just going to build this large wind turbine. Maybe not that one, that one's too big. Put one of those down. There we go, that'll cover me for that. Now my city's going to be getting the juice again. My goal here, I'm trying to get to 15,000 people, so that'll give me my next city hall upgrade. I'm going to do the Department of Utilities, that way I can start getting my recycling plants up and running. Those are a really key step for doing electronics. Healthcare, looks like we're doing okay there. Numbers still in the green. Fire, that's okay too. Same with police. I still haven't had any crime yet. Eventually though, I am gonna have to build this. Maybe I can get the Department of Safety first, then I can build the precinct. That would be really nice. Surprised I haven't had any crime yet. That's really good. Yeah, let's see what my details are right now. So I have some unsatisfied shoppers and some unfilled jobs. So it looks like I need residential and commercial right now. Let's see, got a nice little plot of land we can do residential on right here. We can go ahead and do a quick little connection right here. Put in a little bit of commercial for them too. And that, as soon as those people get in their houses, that should bump me over to the 15,000 mark. Looks like I've got an abandoned building up here. Abandoned buildings really lower like the land value of everything around you. They make it so homeless people move in too. So you want to bulldoze those right away. They'll regrow. It's no problem. One thing that's really nice with this version of SimCity, your zoning is free. So like residential, you don't have to pay to rebuild or rezone residential. It's just free. It's always there. And now I'm gonna do the Department of Utilities. I'm gonna sandwich that in there real tight there. Perfect. One thing that's nice with this building, you can stack another building on top of this. It's like a foundation building. It's a really nice feature to have. What do these people want? A bus system? No, we don't need a bus system yet. All my traffic's in the green. Most of my roads aren't even used yet. Yeah, big note of that. My next step is probably going to be to bulldoze this road right here and put the recycling plant here. Recycling is a really key feature to have. I might even put it right here too, because I don't need that much industrial. That'll get rid of some of my unfilled jobs. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that right now. It's maybe a little early to start on recycling, but yeah. Let's do it. And the people don't like this, but this isn't going to be residential for too much longer. This is going to switch over to industrial and more of my electronics processing too. So I can add a plastic lot to this place. And then I can start exporting these resources to get a lot of money. I'll add one collection truck's pretty much all you need. The trucks are really efficient for recycling. I might actually have to delete that. I think I put that in the wrong spot. Yep. Ooh, that's an expensive one. This will hopefully get rid of some of the unfilled jobs. One thing that's kind of neat too, as you get a smarter city for education, your people will want to recycle more and more. So education and recycling, the two kind of go hand in hand. Let's go ahead and do my avenue up to here. Get these roads up and connected, so that'll give traffic more of an outlet. And here's another one of these rubble houses. I want to get rid of these. Sometimes the abandoned ones will fix themselves. The rubble, the red ones, those never do though. So you want to make sure to get rid of those ASAP. Let's check on resources. Everything looks good here. I think probably up at the top right here, I might do my utility district. Let's see, so let's add alloy. Alloy is really important. Alloy sells for a lot, and you can use it with electronics. The recycling center uses up a lot of juice though. Still have those unfilled medium wealth jobs though, so I'm thinking I might put down one more park. I try not to go too overboard with parks, because the low wealth people, you can pack more of them in. But one little park there won't hurt. Yep. You can see we've already got some buildings upgrading. I'm gonna put one more over here in my housing district too. Probably right here should just about do the trick. There we go, look at all those happy little Sims now. I am feeling very generous today, so I'll even do one last one. And put it up here. Gosh, but that gets rid of so many houses. There we go. Okay, so schooling is going well. Now there's one last thing I need to add to the recycling plant. I have to bulldoze this guy, unfortunately. I'm gonna put a metal collector right here. I'll go ahead and add another truck back. And you remember at the trade depot how they wanted me to do 3 different resources? This quest here. So now I'm adding my 3 storage modules. So I've got alloy, plastic, and now I have metal. Let there be metal. I'm gonna get my 10,000 for that. That'll help. And I'm out of power yet again. It's probably gonna be my last wind turbine before I finally make the jump over to probably oil. That's what I'll go with. Or the nuclear. Gosh, that's so dangerous though. I've had so many cities where I get hit with like a tornado or a meteor or something and it lands right on the power plant. Every time. Do I have any crime yet? Okay, I finally have crime. So one thing about crime is commercial really hates it when there's crime. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the police station right here next to commercial. They're gonna love that. But I still need some more residential. My unfilled jobs is still fairly high. So let's go ahead and give the people what they want. Here you go, people. A lot of building fires lately. Luckily these people moved back in. Fire doesn't really ever do anything, it just kind of more an annoyance. Look at all these happy little Sims. Gosh, I love these fast food places, they look so cool. We'll take any job. That was a short work day for that little sim. Just walked straight in and walked straight out. I think my next upgrade is going to be the community college. I don't quite have the people yet to support this recycling plant the way I want to. To do this, we're going to go ahead and take out a loan. We're making tons of money right now. Like, the money's going to come in, it's just a matter of, you know, whether I want to sit here and wait for it, which I don't. Kind of impatient like that. Okay, so now, where do I want to put the community college? So I want to have it near industrial buildings. which would put it right somewhere along here. I still have medium jobs that are unfulfilled, so I think putting it right in here would be a good place. Let's go ahead and bulldoze this little connector right here. Sorry, Sims. Put that right there. And they want an extension wing. That's fine, let's give them an extension wing. There we go. And then once enough people get to that, then it's gonna upgrade. So now I'm finally starting to have the utility problem. So I can go ahead and upgrade these at the same time. Do one more little water tower here. And how am I doing for power? Okay, I'm still starved for power. So what can we do about this? It looks like down here, looks like we're gonna do oil, I think. So oil produces a lot more power. Gosh, that wind is really brutal though. Can I draw this road down a little bit at least? I think I can just squeeze the oil plant. Oh well. They'll get over it. So now, this wind plant isn't going to do anything for me. Look at the comparison. It's making 7.8 megawatts. This thing's making 150. Oh yeah, one important thing here for oil. Oil is like a finite resource supply in your area. So you have to turn on global deliveries. If you don't turn that on, your plant will run out of juice. Here's another little trick you can do too. Here in the nature tab for your parks, if you go over here to these, you can plant forest. That helps get rid of ground pollution. So like I can put this down over here by my power plant, in these little housing areas. Over here by industrial is a good place to do it too. Basically any building that's gonna make pollution or that already has. And I could kind of show you what that'll do. So yeah, these are really dirty because this is my sewage area. So I want to get that cleaned up as soon as possible. Okay, so I don't need to specialize in electronics anymore, or in education. I can switch my specialization over to electronics. So I've got the community college, my industry, their tech level is going to go up here soon. Just waiting for the students to pour in. While we're waiting on this to happen, I can do some important upgrades right now. I can add the streetcar depots. Doing streetcars is one of the best upgrades you can do to help out a city with traffic. Like how these guys are kind of backed up right now. First step, obviously, you have to upgrade these to the high density streetcar. This is really expensive, so you kind of have to do it in stages, unless you have a ton of money built up like I do right now. Basically, streetcars are far superior to buses because of the fact that the streetcar lane here in the middle, that's just a free lane. There's no cars that would be there. It's just the streetcars. So you're basically packing a ton of more people onto your roads for nothing. But I have so many of these, I actually can't fill the whole thing up yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put the streetcars kind of off to the side here. You know, somewhere they're not gonna take up too much valuable housing. Down here especially is a good place. Right there. The other step, of course, the streetcar stops. You want to have these nice and spaced throughout your city, because you don't want them stopping like every couple inches. You want to give them some space to drive, because the Sims, they'll walk a little bit. You just have to give them the chance. And as I get more money here too, I'll get these upgraded. But gosh, those are expensive, folks. See, the thing about buses is that they do help with traffic, but a bus is also putting more vehicles onto your roadway. The streetcars don't have that limitation. And what is going on here? Do I have any firefighters this time? Oh, I know why that's... One of the most important upgrades you can do for your fire station, you have to build this little fire alarm. Makes your trucks get dispatched twice as fast. Yeah, my city's burning up pretty good now. And notice how my recycling demand went up while my garbage went down. That's one of the benefits that you'll get from having a more educated population. See, I can put a couple more trucks up here so I can get all the recyclables, because you can sell these for money. Speaking of money, I'm gonna switch my specialization back over to trading now. That, and finally get these streetcars all linked together too. Alright, let's see what my mission is. So, floating streetcar there. And a city hall upgrade, yay! This one came a lot faster, it seems like. So this time, I actually want the Department of Tourism. And there's one big reason for that. There's a really good building in the tourism. It's like a little condo. I'll show it to you. It's this thing right here. I have no idea how to pronounce this. I just call it the Copen. It says it holds 1,100 residents. It's closer to 11,000. I think somebody at EA put an extra 0 or something. So as soon as I can place that, that'll be a huge boom to my population. That, and I'm not having any troubles with crime, really. People are a little sick, but I can always fix that. I can just add an ambulance bay here. Maybe I can anyway, this is pretty packed. There we go, I can put one down here, I guess. That'll help get those people that are really in danger. And that's not an electronic specific thing, it just, I don't know, I don't like to see people dying like that. It brings your city down, they complain about it. See, this place is Jeremy, people keep dying. Not enough shoppers, probably because they all died. I have still some unemployed people here. So I could probably just lay down a little bit more industry right here. It won't hurt anything. Roads overlap. Isn't that the whole point? Okay, that's connection for those, but oh well. Alright, so I'm doing really good on my money. My taxes are still up, good and high. So I'm gonna be making a lot of money off my people. Not gonna expand too fast. I'm gonna add one more delivery truck here. Okay, so now here's the part that gets a little tricky. So you have to take your recyclables, see like my plastic, my metal, and my alloy. I have to ship these to the trading depot. You do that, manage global deliveries, and once they get here, I'm gonna export them for money. See, plastic doesn't get me very much. Metal is okay. Alloy is the real money maker here, though. So I'm actually, once this metal is worked down, I'm gonna change these into alloy converters. So alloy is worth the most money. I have to do 72,000 in resource trading, and that'll let me upgrade to get the trading port. Here's some more rubble. This is from those fires. See this one in particular, how it's got that red bulldozer over it? These will never rebuild. You have to get rid of those So they're gonna give me a present for raising my approval rating. They'll give me 15 grand for that. Wow, I don't even have to do anything. Perfect. Now it's finally time to deal with sewage. So there's a little trick with placing your sewage plants. You can get this water pumping station here that has a filtration pump on it, and that can actually absorb the sewage, treat it, and put it back into the water table, essentially giving you unlimited water. So I'm going to utilize this road right here in order to do that. Yeah, that's going to make them a little unhappy. But they're not going to be around here too much longer anyway, because I'm going to put this water pumping station right on top of them. Just waiting for my money to tick over. There we go. Okay. And we'll put that one. Let's go ahead and clear this road out first. That won't be needed anymore. Sorry, road. There we go. Also going to take this road out because I won't need that here either. So this is going to be my little utility strip here. And yeah, people are going to hate me for a little bit about this, but when they're drinking water, they'll be glad. because I have the big treatment plant, I don't need these little outflow pipes anymore. So I'm gonna shut those down. Wait for the sewage to stop going to them. Okay, sewage is all redirected, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete those. Don't need those anymore. I also don't need these anymore. Go ahead and put housing back there. This little spot here, if you remember I showed you the trees earlier, we're gonna go ahead and plant forest right here. That'll help get rid of that ground pollution. That's icky down there. If you don't get rid of that, you run into health issues and all kinds of other bad stuff. And my final step here tonight before I end the broadcast, I'm going to put down one of these and show you just how much this population really starts to spike up with this building. It says it's only 1,100 people, but as you will see, it is far, far more. Let's actually find a good commercial area to put this down at. So yeah, probably right here would be good. These buildings aren't... Well, this guy isn't really too happy. There we go. So I'm at 33,000 right now. It's not powered yet. Just wait and see what happens once this gets powered. Yep, I just gained 6,000 people. Alright, and that's going to be it for this video. I'll be back soon with part 3 for how to build the electronic city. I'll be showing you the fun of the mayor's manor. I'll put down the processing plant, get my recycling tuned up a little bit, and then we'll all be good and set to go and get ready to start making some money. If you had fun watching this video, if you learned anything useful, don't forget to follow my Twitch account. I'm over at Twitch streaming usually every day over at twitch.tv/DinosGG. You can also check this video out on YouTube. I'll be posting it up there as well. Alrighty guys, thanks again for watching. Have a good night. Bye.